Welcome to the shooting show. This week we go back to the pheasant season and bring you a bumper day from Burton Agnes Estate, East Yorkshire. Plus we're at the Great British Shooting Show this weekend and bring you everything from the UK gun trade. Today we return to the Burton Agnes Estate for a late season pheasant shoot. It's a tradition for me to take one of the last days with a few friends.
Be safe, please. And as I said, left to right, move up two. Okay?
On taking pegs, it turns out that I'll be next to Geoff Garrod for most of the day. Some viewers may remember Geoff's remarkable performance at Burton Agnes last year.
And the others went over Geoff Garrod again for some reason.
4 nice pheasants there. Geoff Garrod was on the edge of the wood. Again, all the woodcock this time went to Geoff. Pretty good day today, and probably shot most of the birds today.
Yeah, I think I'll agree with you there. It was more satisfying knowing that you was paying for them, which just spurred me on that little bit more. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. As you can see, I can't leave the ledger like that. A bit of friendly competition seems in order here, so we take the 4x4s to the very first drive to settle this score. The drive abuts a small woodland. The pheasants should break out from the trees over Geoff and I, offering us some challenging high birds. Some sharp shooting will be required to ensure an even game bag between us, and a bit of poaching between friends is par for the course. I'm using the Browning 525, which enables me to draw first blood. After a short wait, the birds come on thick and fast. Geoff bags a duck early in the drive while I take 4 birds in a row, 4 for 4. A bright morning start to the day's shoot, snap shooting pheasant in the brisk January chill is some of the best sport available. I catch up with Graham, Shepherd and Ian Burdess to my right down the line, but we're in the thick of it in the woodland.
So what did you get?
Mate, 2 and a pigeon, dead.
2 and a pigeon?
And a cock that went back, it towered and went back.
Yeah.
So,
I saw a pigeon, like.
Yeah, but they'll be loading up out of here, I think, by what he says.
Quite a few got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I was on farm. Well, Ian, how did you go on?
I hate to say, we had 6 shots at our side for 6.
Did you?
So that shows they're a bit low, doesn't it? Well, no, they were fair enough. No, yeah, we had 6 shots for 6, which is.
well,
I won't do that for long.
Our next drive sees the guns placed in adjoining fields. I'm keen to get the better of Geoff on this one, so we split up. I'm waiting for the birds on the other side of the hedge while Geoff is in position to shoot the birds curling over the barrier on the next peg up. But as luck would have it, he's on the edge of the action to start with. It's not a large game bag for this drive, it's a modest mix of pheasant and French partridge. These few birds offered a real challenge for the guns, but even so, the game cart is filling up nicely. Before we proceed, a little light refreshment is recommended. Heading back to the 4x4s, we have a mid-morning pause and break out the bubbly.
Well, cheers, chaps.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
More January. We used to put some down. We used to put 200 down. We used to rear 200. They started using chemicals in the farms.
Right, lads, let's lock and load.
Yeah.
Up next is Turtle Hill, a densely wooded drive with very close pegs, perfect for picking out the birds Geoff has his eye on. He stands to my left. This time last year he bagged all the woodcock on an equivalent drive. We'll see who gets the bigger bag this year. Barrels up as the beaters flush the birds and the drive begins.
Woodcock! Got it. Woodcock! Well shot. That's one each, Garrod. Yeah, I shot one woodcock, and of course, Garrod the woodcock magnet shot two.
Very nice drive, Mr. Carr.
Geoff has his brace of woodcock in hand, but mine have fallen further afield. I have a feeling 2 woodcock fell to my gun and I find the first nearby. I know the other fell behind my peg, but it's proven elusive.
There's a woodcock in there somewhere, just where Black Lab is, I think.
I would have said. Just be worth going back and having another look. This is where them black Labradors are actually.
Geoff is right, and now I have my brace.
Yeah, what a fantastic game bird. Game bird and a wader. It's a bit of an anomaly there, but I'd rather shoot one of these than any other Leyland game bird. Second only to the ptarmigan in my books on the high tops. But on the low ground, woodcock every time.
After a fast-paced morning, the guns need refreshment. We move to the keeper's abode and enjoy a feast provided by his wife, Sally. Over sausage rolls, game pie and strong tea, the guns revive their energies for the second half and the action picks up once again. Surrounded by acres of elephant grass, the perfect cover for pheasant, the 4th drive promises to deliver more birds than any of the previous drives. The long grass has great holding power for the game birds, but you're also likely to see the odd roe taking advantage of the excellent cover. The pegs line up along the edge of a copse of trees and the beaters drive the pheasants across the open field. At first, most of the birds break left over the first 3 pegs. But the pace finally changes as they make a break right, straight over Geoff and I. Several fall to my barrels, but as the final whistle blows, one lone pheasant pushes further out, a real high flyer, and it's the one that got away. The final drive is nearby a picturesque church damaged by a falling bomb in the Second World War. The entire surrounding area is quite a history. Geoff stands on the furthest peg, so opts for a lift to the edge of the field. The rest of us walk. The church drive is unique. The beaters enter the trees behind the church, pushing the birds through an L-shaped woodland. It takes longer for the birds to appear as the beaters attempt a tricky manoeuvre to flush the pheasants back beyond the guns and round to the right. Some pheasants will break back, but this offers me some wonderful sport. In the best position for this quick shooting, I keep my eyes on the trees to my left and wait. A spectacular drive to end the day. As the sun dips and the piggers up gather the pheasants, we total a game bag. A very respectable 120 for 5 guns with some varied sport across 5 drives. With 3 species for the bag, the season certainly ends on a high. Some skillful bird driving there from East Yorkshire's finest keepers. And now, it's the Shooting Show News.
This is the Shooting Show News, coming to you on location from Stoneleigh. It's the British Shooting Show 2015. One of the most popular events in the shooting calendar, this year's event had 2 shows in one feel, with the industry's biggest brands bringing some class to halls 1 and 2, while bargain-hungry punters flocked to the other 3 halls to see the many deals on offer from the retailers. We covered every aisle of every hall to bring you all the latest product news. First, a rifle and a shotgun courtesy of Browning.
At long last, we've re-entered the trap market after a long absence. It's got to be said, but we've come back with a couple of cracking models in the Pro Trap series. This one I'm holding is a high rib version of the Pro Trap. It features obviously the high rib, which is adjustable in the front and the rear. It also features the signature chokes as well, the DS signature choke, beaver tail forend, and this lovely Monte Carlo adjustable trap stock with the lovely extended pistol grip and adjustable trigger. And this one's coming in to 2015, April 2015, at a mere £3,400 retail. So it's an extremely competitive price for a very high specification, high performance trap gun. New for 2015 is the A-Bolt 3. Obviously we've seen the A-Bolt for many years. It's called the AB3 for short. Composite stock with the Inflex 2 recoil pad system that we have on most of our guns now, which takes the recoil down and away from the cheek. Comes with a threaded barrel as well, M14 thread, so it's a universal thread. And new for this product is the new fully detachable magazine and UK calibers 243, 308 and 3006. The key feature as well is this: we've been very aggressive on the pricing. This is really, we're aiming it at the sort of the more functional shooter, maybe the gamekeeper or somebody that's doing a bit of vermin control. And it's coming in at $499 retail, so it hits that really key price point, and it's a very accurate rifle, guaranteed to a minute of angle of accuracy. So you get a lot of rifle, a lot of performance for under £500.
It was a busy show for rifle news. There was also a new release from Bergara.
Okay, this is the new bolt-action rifle from Bergara. This is, if you like, an entry-level rifle, extremely well priced and extremely good value for money. The cheapest version is the synthetic, which I have in my hand, and we also have a very attractive walnut stocked version, albeit a little pricier. This one has a floor plate magazine, capacity is 3+1, a very, very nice smooth bolt, as you can see. It's a 22-inch threaded barrel. Thread is M14, it's a metric thread, but there are plenty of sound moderators that are available in that thread. There's not an issue. The rifle as such is based on the Remington 700 in terms of design, so the mounts, anything that goes for Remy 700 will fit on this, so that will give you the complete range from cheap right through to the more expensive. Price point, extremely competitive. We've put a retail on it of £630.
And a new model from Lynx completed the straight pull lineup.
This is a new TD model. It's the same bolt action as the normal Lynx 94, so we still have the straight bolt, we still got the same locking bolt. So basically the action barrel are the same. What is new is it's built onto a aluminium frame now. So we have a chassis model. The chassis holds a bar, goes underneath the forend, it's attached here and here. So your action is basically attached to that, and the rest of the mechanism is completely floating. For this model it's 3950. Options, if you want a stainless, might be different, and wood grades might change as well. From your 222 now up to 375. We have a large range of calibers, but we can always order them. They are made to order, so it's not a problem.
On the shotgun side of affairs, Caesar Guerini announced it was bringing new models into its ultra-popular Invictus line.
Last year, Caesar Guerini launched the Invictus Action, which is an action that is technically renewable, so after 100,000 rounds you can put it back to factory tightness. The exciting thing is now that Caesar Guerini are broadening the range of Invictus. What I've got here is the Ascent version, which is slight step rib, adjustable stock on it. The Ascent has been our most successful competition gun without a doubt. The Summit Black Ascent is a gun that has generated tremendous interest, tremendous demand, and has been a really successful gun for us. So for the Invictus Ascent to come out is what we've been waiting for, because we believe this gun will be a real winner.
And staying with the shotgun sports, we met the new director of Ely Hawk at the Cartridge Company's impressive new stand.
You are at the British shooting show. We are in Ely Hawk Limited booth. It's a 9x9 square meter booth, and we're very happy to be here and participate in this show. Ely Hawk is the biggest manufacturer and seller of cartridges in the UK. We are manufacturing all our components, powder, primers, cases. We assemble them in our factory in Southern Coffee in Birmingham. And our challenges for this year is to carry on being number one, and to improve our customer service, to be closer to the trade, and to generate value to the industry that we are very proud to be part of. We think that this is a big industry, a big sport. Whenever there's a need, a shooting need, we want to have a cartridge for it.
Meoptoscopes have a new distributor in the UK. We found out what to expect from the brand this year.
Meopta from the Czech Republic, we've now, at the Great British Shooting Show, introduced our new distribution company, which is Viking Arms. It's a big step forward for Meopta, say a new chapter in our distribution in UK, and we're very excited. This is our Meostar R2 scope. This one I'm holding in my hand is a 1:6x24, specifically designed for driven game, fast-moving shooting. It's a scope from us which represents the best possible product from Meopta. 6x zoom, wide field of view, and excellent light transmission for low light. What you find with this scope from Meopta is with a 6x zoom you get excellent field of view, which makes it very easy to pick up the target very quickly. The lens coatings on here, which Meopta designed and developed ourselves in the Czech Republic, give you extra light transmission. For the consumer, that means longer shooting in darker conditions. Additionally, the illumination system on this scope allows for shooting in both daytime and nighttime conditions, with a bright dot for daytime, as well as an illuminated dot with a lower setting for nighttime shooting.
That's all from Stoneleigh this year. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of BASC, it's time to join now. BASC, looking after your sport, looking after you.